What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sang, and today we're going to be reacting to a video from Night Talk titled, Homeschool Your Kids. Do not trust these teachers. Let's get into it.
Out in California, a high school teacher out in California, on some bullshit. Some Fox News, but California high school teacher boasts queer library with material on orgies and BDSM/kink.
Ugh.
So it's a teacher out here trying to put this shit on the kids, man. I briefly read through. Well, no, I ain't gonna say I briefly. I read through this fucking article, bro. And I mean, it's more the same nonsense, man. Like at the end of the day, none of this shit surprised me anymore, man. It just irritates the fuck out of me that these fools are so entitled to the point where like they out here just doing it and don't give a fuck because they know nobody gonna touch them, nobody gonna fuck with them, bro. Like, let's check this shit out. Teacher out in California made a post on TikTok, I believe it, regarding her queer library in her classroom that was filled with over 100 books, some of which contain sexual imagery, information on orgies, sex parties, and BDSM. And I went to a homegirl's TikTok, and it's a private account, so I can't check out any of the videos, man. But
She got hit with that backlash.
I'll try to figure some shit out here in a minute, man. But the teacher at San Juan Hills High School, identified on the school's website as Danielle Serio, is known as Flint. She repeatedly posts on TikTok about her books and her queer library, and said it's available to students and has been for 5 years. One of the books, Juliet Takes a Breath, contains extremely graphic imagery of sex between women. Another book called Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Being Trans discusses BDSM, fetishes, and a kink social media networking site, bro. This is her right here, bro. It's like she posting this shit on TikTok. She's a teacher, bro, and it's like, oh, they feel so untouchable, bro. They are entitled. They entitled beyond all measure, bro. It's like,
Hey, to be fair, bro, they are untouchable right now. Like, no matter what you do, you no matter what you say, do, you gonna be transphobic. Even if you're gay, it's crazy. I just did a video the other day where a gay guy said that. He was just like, I had some trans people call me homophobic. I'm a gay man. That's just how it is right now. Like they got all the power in the world to just do whatever. It's crazy.
like could a heterosexual teacher be out here doing this, bro? But wait.
No.
We gonna get into the thick of this shit here in a minute, man. It's crazy.
No.
It's crazy. Look at this shit. Out here boasting it, bro. You know what I mean? In high school, out here boasting it, dog, about all her sex books. All her sex books, bro. And the only reason why she can do that shit is because it's LGBTQ affiliated, bro. I find the BDSM kink community to be extremely open-minded and welcoming in every way. It's a place of sexual liberation. The book states there's often more blanket level of acceptance of transgender people within the kink, BDSM, bondage, discipline, dominance, and submission, sadism, masochism, scenes in sites such as FetLife.
You know what's crazy? There's actually an organization that's trying to normalize teaching kinks and BDSM to children. I'm not even joking. This is like a real thing. I learned this like a couple months back from the Matt Walsh show, and he had all the information up. And I remember when he was talking about it, I was like, "There's no way this is real." And I looked it up, and they have a website and everything. It's true. So they're trying to get your kids to be more sexual at like younger and younger ages. Now, for this to be in a high school, this is weird. This is very weird. The only thing I will say, I don't know what type of teacher this is because I don't think it ever said. But if you're the sex health teacher, because they do talk about sex, you know, it's the sex ed teacher, I guess I should be saying. Yeah, I remember in that class, not only did we learn about sex in the normal way of thing, you also learn about all the STDs that can come off of that and pregnancy. And I think that's all that needs to be taught at a school level, because I honestly think you should be learning the stuff at home, but I understand some kids can't learn about sex at their house. So if sex ed is done correctly, you can learn a lot out of sex ed. I just feel like if the student is comfortable enough with the teacher where they go to them and they say, hey, I'm gay or I'm trans and I want to know more about sex on that level, I feel like that teacher should have the power to put them in the right direction. So they'd be like, hey, I think this would be a good book for you, and maybe write it down for them, or go online real quick and be like, this is the name of the book. Go to Barnes and Nobles, go to your local library, see if they have it, and read that and see if it helps you out. I don't think it should be like in class though, because in that same breath, we didn't have sex books in class where it was just like stories of men and women doing sex parties and kinks and stuff. So I'm just saying, it got to be balanced on both sides of the fence. Like, it can't be anything over here and then it's a bunch over here. That's just very inappropriate. But if you feel comfortable enough asking about it and the teacher's not weird or some pedophile or something, they should be able to point you in the right direction of a book. Not like a community and whatever this is. This is weird.
I mean, so it's okay because it's okay for these books because within the kink / BDSM community, they're very open-minded with transgender activities and shit. So it's okay for us to be talking about BDSM and all and sadism and masochism because, you know, it's popular within the trans community. That's like a motherfucker up here, a heterosexual motherfucker up here talking about all types of other crazy shit that heterosexuals are into. Heterosexuals are into fucking BDSM and kink by guarantee you if a motherfucking teacher's up here with some fucking books with some books about heterosexual sex giving BDSM and kink, motherfuckers gonna go crazy. Motherfuckers going crazy. But these fools are untouchable, dog. And there's no place for this shit within an educational environment, bro. You don't need books like this talking about, bro. Watch this shit, bro. Another book called The Book is Gay discusses the casual hookup site Grindr and includes detailed information on how to have anal and girl on girl sex. We all want to have sex with loads of people, the book states. The prostate gland feels amazing when massaged. Lots of men, gay or straight, like how it feels. Why the fuck is that in her goddamn queer library? Why the fuck is it called a queer library? We gonna have a heterosexual library? We have a fucking...
Yeah, I think that's wrong too, especially with the terminology, we all want to have sex with loads of people. I mean, we see how that messaging is working out so far. The gay community, y'all got the monkeypox, pretty much. I know y'all want to sit there and be mad and be like, no, anybody can get it, blah, blah, blah. No, like, what was it? It came out from CNBC. They did the report. About 98% of people with monkeypox is gay guys. And the few guys that got it, that came out on media, pardon me, a few of the gay guys that came out in the media that have it and explained how they got it, agreed that they slept with a very large amount of men. And it's like, yeah, I guess if you didn't get catch monkeypox, you was about to catch something. One dude basically said he slept with 40-something people in a week. That is wild. That's why you don't want to be pushing that onto a kid, telling the kid like, yeah, it's okay to sleep with as many people as possible. No, it is not. So I'm telling you that right now. It is not. It's not healthy and it's not good for you.
I'm not even gonna dive into that, bro. It's fucking stupid. It's idiotic as shit, bro. It's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable, even though I'm accustomed to it at this point. Like, don't shit surprise me, but it's still unbelievable that we gotten to this point where these fools feel so comfortable doing whatever the fuck they want to do because nobody holds them accountable, dog. I'm trans, I'm queer, I'm whatever the fuck, and I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. If you have anything to say against me, bro, then you about to get flamed. And that's what the fuck it is, dog. Watch I post this video. They gonna limit the fucking views, restrict it, probably block it. You know what I mean? Probably attack me because I'm keeping it a whole stack, bro. The majority of people in America don't want to fucking see no shit like this, and most motherfuckers know this shit is goddamn wrong. This has no space within the educational environment, bro. None at all, dog. Look at this. Let's talk about dildos. I think a lot of people assume that where there is no penis, a desperate sexual void is created, out of which something bleep-shaped must ultimately slide in order to satisfy, the book continued. I've only slept with 2 women who ever enjoy using dildos. I hate wearing a strap-on. I've only ever done it once and never again. That's in her queer library, dog. Bruh. If a motherfucker was saying some shit like that within the heterosexual community about, you know, sexual engagements, describing them so graphically, bruh, motherfuckers gonna flip shit.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers gonna flip shit.
They'd be mad. Also, if this is her TikTok right here, based on right, it says you're a writing teacher. So you're not even a sex ed teacher. Why do you should just be having books, period, of just like regular books. Why are you so like happy about just queer books that talk about sex and kinks and BDS? That's weird. That's weird in itself. You shouldn't be having that. If you're a writing teacher, like, yeah, that's like basically an English teacher. You need books, but like not the type of books you have. Bro, that's, yeah. It looked like he goes more on into that. I'm gonna end it here, but it's just I don't agree with any of that. And like he said, even if it was straight books that were like super graphic like that, I wouldn't be with it either. I don't think that's appropriate at that level. And you're not even a sex ed teacher, so that's really not appropriate. I don't know why you have any of that. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know where we turned and things got like super out of hand and things got allowed. But I'm with him, man. If you have children, honestly, just look into homeschooling your child if it's possible. I know some people be like, well, you know, we both work, we can't be here. I read a very good thing where somebody was like, if you have it set up where you and a group of friends, right? Maybe somebody out that whole group is the stay-at-home mom or something. And all of y'all just get together and be like, we should just homeschool the kids at this person's house. And to compensate for that, like pack lunch and food with your kids, but maybe put in on a electric bill or in water bill or something because your kids is there every day in lieu of paying them, right? I think if you have a bunch of people go in on that, so say the electric bill goes up to like $800 a month, and it's like 10 people that's involved in this, right? That's $80 a person. I feel like that's a cheap way of getting your kids homeschooled if somebody's down to do that for y'all. Also, homeschooling, the kids don't even have to do it all day like regular school. There's like certain time limits for like everything. So also they don't even be there all day. I think you would really just be looking at the person to watch the kids until like you get home from work if they're that young. I feel like the older ones, if you're like preteen to teenagers where you could just be home by yourself anyways, once school is done and everything's good, just have it set up where it's like you take that person takes them back home or something if you don't want them to chill there all day. But there's ways to go about this homeschooling your kid if you can't personally stay home. There's ways of going about it. Even if you got to make it community based, like I said, there's ways of going about it. But yeah, that's where I'm at on the issue. But if you want to see me react to more videos like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss when I drop a video. I try to drop 2 or 3 every day, but you know, life happens, and when it does happen, I do update you guys on my social media. So if you're not following me, hit the links in the description box below so you can always stay up to date. So with that being said, you already know who it is. It's Sang.